Hello guys, you are with the Tech Science. Today we have a new point based on the principle of electromagnetic induction, and the name of the point is electric DC generator. Electric DC generator. Yesterday I uploaded the video on YouTube regarding the electric AC generator, and if you observe the yesterday's lecture, if you not seeing that lecture, so I will already give the link regarding the two videos. The first is called the link for electromagnetic induction, what exactly mean, and second, what is the electric AC generator. So there is a arrangement of the brushes along with the split ring. That is what the difference only in between the electric AC and the DC generator. This is what the diagram of the electric generator, which generate the direct current, and that current has been sensed by, or it can be detected by the galvanometer. So what is G? G stand for the galvanometer. G stand for the galvanometer, which is used to detect the presence of electric current in a circuit or not. We have the split ring, or it is also called as the commutator. These split rings are basically used along with the axle, where the inner side of the split ring, and this axle is generally used with it having the resistor coating. Carbon brushes, we have the carbon brush. This is the B1 and this is the B2. These are called carbon brushes, and these brushes are used to allow the current in the circuit. Also they are used to press the commutator or the split ring. North and south, these are the two pole pieces basically having the magnet which creates the strong magnetic field. We have this coil, it is called armature coil A, B, C, D, where the insulated copper wires get wounded on a rectangular shape coil A, B, C, D. Basically, initially the directions are like this. This is what the direction A, then B, then C, and lastly D. And when we, for the next cycle, we have the interchanging of their names, like here CD branch is there, here AB. Let's see what happened. Basically, whenever the questions like electric DC generator is asked for the examination, it may be for the state board, it may be for the ICSE or CBSE. This is the long answer question, generally carry 5 marks, where you have the diagram. If you have the diagram, you got 1 mark. Then we have the definition. Next one point is called, what is what? Definition of the electric generator. What is definition? Electric generator is a device which is used to convert the mechanical energy into the electrical energy. The mechanical energy into the electrical energy. This is a device, and it is called like the electric generator. Now that is different thing. What it have, maybe AC or DC, it is different. Second one, what about the principle? On which principle they are working? So they are work, electric generator, both AC and DC, they are work on the principle, on the basis of electromagnetic induction. Now question number, what is EMI? So if you are not seeing that video, please see, which is already given in the description. If not, you just, in short, if you have to summarize what is electromagnetic induction, so you must know that this is what the coil, it is A, B, C, D. It is called armature coil, which is regarding a part of generator. And when this armature coil get moved, or it may get rotated, when it is placed in a magnetic field, because of that the current get induced in a coil. The coil when rotated, which is placed inside the magnetic field, and this magnetic lines of force, we know that what are the properties of magnetic lines of force? They are start with the north pole and end at the south pole. So this magnetic lines of force get cut when the coil get rotated, when it is placed in between north and south pole. Now what happened here? When the magnetic lines of force get cut, voltage induced. In short, you got the current, and that current will be detected by the galvanometer, and that principle is nothing but called like the concept of electromagnetic induction. Third concept, it is called the construction. At the construction point, here we have the, just you have to write the different instruments or the apparatus which are used in this diagram, which are used to construct the electric DC generator. Number one, galvanometer. What is the function of galvanometer? It is used to detect the, or it is used to check the presence of the current in a circuit or not. We have the split rings which are used along with this axle. We have the carbon brushes which is allow or pass the current. We have the north and south. These are the two pole pieces which is used to create the strong magnetic field. We have the rectangular coil A, B, C, D, in which the insulated copper wire get wounded on the rectangular coil A, B, C, D. We have this axle. This axle is used to rotate. Where is the axle? This is an axle. This is what the axle. This axle get rotated. When axle get rotated, automatically splitting also get rotated along with the coil ABCD, and their voltage get induced. Okay, and because of that, current get produced. So this axle will be rotated by some external media. So all these things you have to write within one sentence. It is called the construction. Construction में ये सारी चीजें आएगी. Next we have the fourth point. It is called working. In case of working, we have to write how the working of the electric generator works on, and basically especially how it generates the direct current. First of all, we are starting to rotate the magnetic coil, the coil of the generator along with some external media. So in that case, this AB is moved in upward direction and CD is moved in downward direction. Now, because of the rotation of the coil, the voltage gets induced. For the reason, we have the base. What is the base? Fleming's right hand rule. What is Fleming's right hand rule? In the Fleming's right hand rule, we have index finger, middle finger and thumb. They are stretched in such a way that they are perpendicular to each other. Now question is why they are at an angle of 90 degree only? Why they are perpendicular only? So the answer is that when they are in 90 degree along with each other, in this case we got the maximum output. We got the maximum output, we got maximum rotation, we got maximum current. That's why we put it in a angle of 90 degree. So this index finger shows direction of magnetic field and the thumb finger shows the direction of force or the rotation of the conductor. In that case, finally you got the output which is shown by the middle finger. So in Fleming's right hand rule, there are two inputs are there. The first is called index finger and second is called thumb. And as an output you got the middle finger. Means what exactly? Observe. Index finger shows a direction of magnetic field. This is what the index finger. So this is north and south. As I told you, the lines of force always start, magnetic lines always start with north, end at south. So this is the correct direction. Next, coil A, B, C, D. The AB is moved upward direction. So this is an upward direction. In that case, current is inside like this. This is the middle finger like this. So it is moved inside. It means the current passes from AB and then CD. Now, when half rotation get completed, when the rotation start, automatically the induced current you have to be find out, and this induced current is detected by the galvanometer. The induced current is detected by the galvanometer with A, B, C, D. This is the first direction. The current move like A, B, C and D. Next what happen here? Next, after half rotation, now this AB comes to this side and this CD comes to this side. Again, continuously we are rotating the we are rotating the coil. Now what happened here? Again, the Fleming's right hand rule applying. So now again, this is the direction of magnetic field. This is the CD is moved in upward direction. That's why the direction of the thumb of the conductor is upward direction. Again, there is a flow of the current. The current get induced in the inside, means D, C, B, A. For the next half rotation, again current flow in a reverse direction like D, C, B, A. But here I am not using the word reverse. I am using the word the current, although it is moved like ABCD or DCBA, it is flow in same direction. Why I am using this word? Because when the current rotated inside the coil like ABC or DCBA, one brush is always contact with them. One brush, either B1, either B2. That's why the direction of the flow of current is like this. It is in same direction, and we know that we are using the two different symbols. To show AC current, we have this symbol. To show AC current, observe here. This is what the symbol of DC current, and this is what the symbol of AC current. Observe here. So this is what the output of electric AC generator. And because of because of the brushes, one of the brush is always contact with this coil. That's why the current is in same direction, and this is the symbol of the DC current. So in this way, the electric generator, when the brushes and splittings are at this with this such arrangement, just like an electric motor, what we observe, then you got the output as the current is flow in the same direction because of the arrangement of the brushes along with the commutator. And this is what the working of the electric DC generator.